Hey guys, welcome back to Buzzer2Buzzer. Alrighty, so over the weekend, guys, we found out the big news after our fan request video on Friday talking about the potential scenarios going down with Dak Prescott that Jerry Jones came to his senses and made the right decision. But of course, being the breaking news that Dak Prescott has signed a 4-year, $160 million deal with the Dallas Cowboys, a deal in which he's in $70 million. His first year coming back from his injury next year. Guys, we all know what Dak Prescott can do. Are we surprised? Our thoughts on this mega blockbuster deal finally going down?
For me, I was kind of surprised. I really thought that they would franchise him this year and then he'd be off the team next year. But I guess they really wanted a deal done. The NFL is a have and have not league. And if you have a quarterback, you're always in it to win the Super Bowl. So I think they realized that they needed a quarterback for the future. And even though they might have overpaid a little bit, they still got him. They still got the deal done.
Yeah, especially after the years of back and forth, arguments and Jerry Jones disrespecting Dak and not paying him. I think this was kind of long overdue. Yeah, like Arden said, maybe he got he was a bit overpaid. He is worth a lot, but I just don't know about $160 million. But I think that this is a good move for the Cowboys, especially because Dak Prescott, I feel like people forget. I think when healthy, he's he's like a top 7 QB in the league, and he's really talented, and I think that's why they paid him that much. So I think that's a good move for the Cowboys.
I think this move ends a display of 3 years of clownery by the Dallas Cowboys. 3 years ago, Dak Prescott wanted to be paid significantly less than what he was asking for, and so he's making $40 million a year now. What he was asking for, looking back, this was a horrible deal on part of the Cowboys. Sure, you need your quarterback going forward, but Jerry Jones' inadequacy as a GM showed, I think, significantly. I think this is the biggest display of it. I mean, over the course of the past 2 years, he's asked for money, and it's gone up year after year. This year, he finally pays him. If he had paid him 2 years ago, 3 years ago, he'd be paying less money. They have more cap space to actually build a defense around this team. And so now, offensively, they have the tied most paid wide receiver with Amari Cooper, the most paid running back with Ezekiel Elliott, and the second most paid quarterback in Dak Prescott. So now you have a team that is so built around heavily offense. The O-line is mediocre. The defense, as we saw last year, is below average. I don't know what this team is doing by overpaying 3 offensive players like this, and it seems to me that the Cowboys have no direction right now.
It's for sure an interesting move. Seeing Dak Prescott getting paid this amount of big bucks, I think it's above Deshaun Watson as well. There's only, of course, Pat Mahomes, that $500 million 10-year deal, who ranks above him. Now, I think if you're being paid this large amount of money, there's a lot of expectations coming upon you. Like Dak Prescott, he was balling at the beginning of the season, like the 5 games he played, over 1,800 yards. He threw for a good amount of touchdowns as well. That horrific injury, although it came, I feel like he could have been in that MVP conversation if he kept what he was going at. That trajectory was looking great. But now I feel like there's a responsibility on Prescott's shoulder. If Jerry Jones is entrusting you, the Cowboys franchise, giving you the amount of money which you've been looking for over the years, you're essentially being paid like a Super Bowl MVP right here now, right? Super Bowl MVP quarterback right here. You got to make stuff happen. You got a wide receiver who's locked in for the next couple of years. You got Amari Cooper, CeeDee Lamb's up and coming, Ezekiel Elliott. You got an offensive core. Now, how's that defense going to do? Harsh, like you said, I don't know, because they don't have much money to spend. The cap's already coming upon them. We found out today that the cap's being lowered about $20 million from last year in a season where COVID-19 already affected the league. So it's going to be interesting to see how the Cowboys play their other cards. Happy for him, but he has a lot of expectations to meet. Alrighty, guys. Well, those are our thoughts on Dak Prescott landing his deserving contract. As always, guys, be sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and comment down below. What are your thoughts about Dak Prescott landing this huge deal? Love hearing what you guys got to say.